lovers, I'm back with more new recipes for you to try. Today I am going to introduce a different kind of tea, and I'm sure not many of you have heard this tea before. This is a special type of green tea. It's called Hojicha. Hojicha is a tea which originated from Kyoto in Japan. This is Hojicha. It's supposed to be green tea, but the first thing that you will notice is that the color is not green. It's got a light brownish color. Not quite like coffee, nor quite like chocolate, but it is full of antioxidants that our body needs to fight off free radicals and to protect us from aging and also from chronic illnesses. The light brown color of Hojicha comes from the roasting process. The process of preparing Hojicha is first to steam the leaves, and then it undergoes high temperature roasting, which causes the color to turn brown, giving you that burnt, toasted, roasted aroma that is so delicious to the smell, and it's also very tasty. Because of the roasting process in high temperature, this causes this tea to be decaffeinated. So if you're looking for an alternative to your decaffeinated coffee, this is it. Now, let's prepare this drink and find out what it tastes like. For this, I am going to use my own blend of Hojicha from Japan, and all I need is one scoop of Hojicha powder, and this is about 4 teaspoons or about 7 grams. This is a very fine powder, so it is not very heavy if you're costing it. We need 1 scoop into our measuring cup, and we are going to dissolve this in 2 ounces of plain room temperature water. You can use hot or cold water. So 60 ml or 2 ounces of plain water into my measuring cup. And you can use the spoon to stir this, although you can also use a matcha whisk, because this is very similar to preparing matcha, except that matcha is not as fine as this one, so you need to first strain the powder before you mix it. But for here, it's fine. You can use a shaker or you can use the spoon to dissolve the powder in the water. Or because I'm always wanting to have my drink very well combined, I'm going to use my milk frother to just make sure it is well combined. Okay, so that is my Hojicha, brewed Hojicha tea. So very simple to make. All you have to do is to dissolve the powder in 2 ounces of plain water. Now, for the milk, because this is a Hojicha tea latte, we need milk. I'm going to use half a cup or 120 ml or 4 ounces of fresh milk. And to give it this beautiful, rich taste, as always, I'm going to use my half and half or my milk syrup, just 1 ounce or 30 ml. So this recipe is, for me, perfect. If you think this is not sweet enough, you can adjust, or you can add a little bit of sugar or sugar syrup to make your drink a little bit sweeter. But commercially, I think this is the perfect taste for Hojicha, because you really want to taste the tea, not so much sweetness or so much sugar. So there you have it, 4 ounces of fresh milk and just an ounce of our milk syrup. Then we are going to assemble our drink in our 16 ounces cup. For this, I am going to again use some sinkers, and this time I'm using grass jelly, my favorite. Since this is a healthy drink, you should use healthy sinkers. So I'm using grass jelly there, a little bit of grass jelly. Then let's put our ice. Cup full of ice. In this part of the world, you need it to be really, really cold. So there you go. And then pour our milk into our glass. There you go. And finally, our Hojicha. I think I put a little bit too much ice. Let me just take off some. Okay, I got too excited putting a lot of ice. take it out. Well, if your glass is not full after you pour your hojicha on top, you can always add a little bit more ice. So maybe you should put less ice, and then if it's not enough, you add more. Okay? So there you go. I'm going to now pour my hojicha mix into my drink. And there you have your Hojicha tea latte. Now, when you have a coffee shop, presentation is always very important. So make sure you be creative, you experiment on how you're going to present your drinks so that they will look absolutely tempting. I always say the eyes eat first. So there you go. I'm repeating myself over and over again. I cannot overemphasize how important looks are when you serve your drinks, okay? So that is absolutely beautiful. I am going for this. So now let us give this a try. I'm going to get my boba straw because this one has got grass jelly. So let's give this a try. I love this color. It's got light brownish gray color. That's so unique. Again, it's between coffee and chocolate. For those that are looking for alternative to decaffeinated coffee or having coffee, this is what I would recommend for you. You'll get the same satisfaction and all the benefits. Now let's give it a try. The grass jelly is just so delicious. The first time you try hojicha, you might find it a little bit odd. It's got this peppery, powdery taste that leaves that peppery, powdery aftertaste, and so it might be a little bit like, oh, what is that taste? But once you get the hang of it, it simply tastes delicious, and you'll surely be craving for it the next time around. For this recipe, I use only 1 ounce of milk syrup. It is actually about 25% sweetness. If you want to make it 50%, you should put 1.5 ounce of our milk syrup. And that should give you a commercial taste. So any more than that, it will be too sweet. Beautiful Hojicha tea latte. Something new, something different. I hope that now you know about this tea. Grab yourself a glass. Make this for your home, for your family and friends. If you have any questions, do let me know. I am looking forward to hearing from you, your feedback, and also anything that can help me make my future videos more interesting and more educational for those of you that are watching this video. I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now.